On your screens, a video from the Rubizhne region where the special forces from the Chechen Republic are providing support to pro-Russian forces in Luhansk. So a region in Luhansk wherein you can see both the Chechen and pro-Russian forces, that is the forces of the Luhansk People's Republic, taking on the Ukrainian troops and really going ahead with their own set of strategies to take on the Ukrainians. On your screens, these visuals from Luhansk. Remember, if we talk about the Chechen forces, they have very much been in action in several parts of Ukraine. Talk about the outskirts of Kiev, several areas surrounding Kiev. Also in Mariupol, an increasing presence of these Chechen fighters who are up in arms with the Russian forces against the Ukrainians. But these visuals on your screens from the Donbas region, this is particularly in Luhansk, in the Rubizhne region, where the special forces of the Chechen Republic, along with Russian forces, are going ahead with their military operation. Pratikrit Pain joining us live once again this afternoon on Republic TV. Good afternoon, Pratikrit. Now, we're picking up a lot of developments with regards to the Russian military offensive. It appears to me at this point in time, and as per what Shavan has also been telling us, that the military operation is significantly reducing in the northwestern part of Ukraine, and we're looking at the Russians now focus primarily on the Donbas region till the Crimea area and several cities close to the Crimean border, and that's what appears to be their strategy in this point in time, because they're focusing on a land corridor now.
Good evening, Rubizhne. Yeah, possibly that's one of the reasons that they are trying to create a corridor between the Donbas region and Crimea. Secondly, what is also a possibility is that they are retreating from some of the areas where they might use far more offensive weapon system than they have used as of yet. Remember, there was some kind of an offensive retaliation probably yesterday by the Ukrainian forces in a place called Belgorod, which is 40 kilometers inside Russia. So one never knows. There might be a possibility of the Russians using their most offensive ballistic missile systems, and that's why perhaps they're asking their forces to actually retreat from some of the regions, especially from Kiev. The other thing is that apart from creating the corridor, land corridor from Crimea to Donbas, the other possibility is that they are primarily, targeting the coastal areas in the Black Sea, for example, Kharkiv, Kherson, and Mariupol. These are all border areas, coastal areas. They want to cut off Ukraine from the Black Sea. If that happens, then Ukraine's ability to export or import anything will be severely, constrained. So I think instead of trying to capture the whole country, remember, Ukraine is a large country with strategic depth they have. It may not be possible. They may have a change of plan now, the Russians. So they're targeting primarily the eastern part to create a corridor and to cut off, Ukraine from Black Sea by targeting the coastal areas, including Kharkiv, Kherson, Mariupol, Odessa, and Crimea, which already is part of Russia. So far as the Chechen forces that you have shown, these are paramilitary forces, headed by Ramzan Kadyrov. These are part of the Russian forces in the larger totality. In addition to the Chechen paramilitaries who are masters and specialized in urban warfare, there are allegations and there are apprehensions that a large number of Syrians, around 40,000 of them, are perhaps have joined or are on the verge of joining the urban-centric warfare.
And that's a claim being made by both sides of how mercenaries and external forces are being put to use in this fight, which was supposed to be limited to Russia versus Ukraine. Well, this is a global geopolitical scenario that we're witnessing, and a changing one at that. Let's see, Pratikrit, how this plays out in the coming few days. Thank you for the moment. Let's shift focus to another key city we're tracking in Ukraine, wherein a massive fight broke out in the Kiev region as the Ukrainian troops put up stiff resistance against the Russian advancement. Here are some of the visuals of the fight near Kiev shared by Ukrainian media.